What's up, metalheads? Welcome to our first video. Each week, I'll take a deep dive into the albums that shaped metal history, and some other criminally underrated albums that every metalhead should hear. Kick back and crack open a cold one, and let's get down to some metal. The first album we're listening to this week is Night on Brocken by Fates Warning. This is their debut album on Metal Blade Records and came out in September of 1984. The members of the band have said in interviews that they dislike this album due to its less than stellar production and the, "Hey, look at what my 6-year-old nephew drew" album cover art. Needless to say, not one of the greatest album covers of all time. Anyhow, let's dig into music. Track 1. Buried Alive. The song starts out with a slight fade-in and then bursts into an awesome intro riff, setting the stage for John Arch's operatic vocals and epic storytelling. While the production on this album is somewhat weak, the building blocks for what was to come were there, no doubt. Track 2. The Calling. This song kicks off with some heavy galloping riffs, with John Arch vamping a bit before the song switches to an even heavier riff, laying the groundwork for John's storytelling lyrics. Track 3. Kiss of Death. The intro riff is definitely a nod to early Iron Maiden, before launching into a nice grinding riff for John to weave the tale over. Jim and Victor play off of each other well, and John's vocals never disappoint. Track 4. Night on Brocken. The title track kicks off with a pretty cool staccato intro that showcases the band's tightness. The theme of the song is built around a galloping minor key riff that builds a heavy atmosphere for John's excellent vocals. Track 5. S.E.K. Here, we get a preview of Jim's stunning acoustic guitar skills in their early stages. In years to come, Jim's flair for dramatic acoustic guitar playing would become a landmark of the Fates Warning style. Track 6, Misfit. This song has a lot of new wave of British heavy metal vibes. It's obvious that the guys were still wearing their influences proudly on their sleeves. Their next album would show a massive amount of growth in both their songwriting and playing. Track 7, Shadowfax. Again, there is a lot of new wave of British heavy metal vibes here on the instrumental track. This is a short track at just over 3 minutes. I'm not sure if this track was thrown in as a filler, but it definitely shows the band's blossoming talents and tight delivery. Track 8, Damnation. This was a monumental foreshadowing of what Fates Warning was capable of in the years to come. The song starts with Jim's delicate and haunting acoustic guitar that instantly takes the listener to a different realm.
Thousands of years before the dawn of history, ancient races' tears are flowing like a river to the sea.
Jim's guitar and John's hauntingly beautiful vocals make this song instantly a classic for the ages. At 2:30, the song launches into an epic heavy verse with chunky down-picked riffs, and John Arch crying out to the heavens. Ideally, this song should have launched Fates Warning into rock stardom instantly, but I guess they weren't willing to put on the spandex and Aquanet that most of the mainstream did. Regardless, a must-hear for any and all fans of epic metal. The final track of the album is Soldier Boy, a 6-minute opus full of tasty riffing and fluid vocal lines. It's not the strongest song on the LP, but there are hints of the more mature and technical riffs that would come on 1985's The Spectre Within. The album clocks in at just over 44 minutes. While it's obvious that the recording was a demo that was tweaked for a label release, the potential of the young band far overshadows the dry production quality. The album has had 3 or 4 covers over the years and was remastered in 1994. Thanks for hanging out with me for this look back at Fates Warning's Night on Brocken. Make sure and come back for more deep dives into the albums that shaped the history of metal. I hope to post a couple of videos per week. Like and subscribe, and comment below to let me know what you think. I'd like to take a moment to address the obvious. I am an AI representation of an actual person. In the near future, RJ will be doing these videos in person. For now, it's just financially feasible to use AI until we have the gear we need to record the videos live. I hope you'll come back to watch our channel grow. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. If you love metal like we love metal, you won't be disappointed. Cheers, and keep the metal heavy.